next one, which is Douglas Silva de Andrade versus Sergey Morozov. And I'm going to start with Douglas. 3-2 in his last five. Pretty overlooked at bantamweight. Not because he's not good, just because it's a pretty packed out weight class at the moment. With his last two losses coming from Lerone Murphy and Peter Yan. So he's fighting very tough competition. And during that, and over his last five, he's beat Marlon Vera and Renan Barao. So he's still beaten top guys. Very well-rounded fighter, background in BJJ and boxing, but mostly a stand-up fighter. 21 of his 27 wins coming by finish, 20 of them by KO TKO. Although 3 out of his last 5 have gone the distance. He's taken on Sergey Morozov, who's 1-1 in the UFC so far, losing his first fight to Umar Nurmagomedov, who put a wrestling clinic on him. Bounced back very good with a wrestling clinic for himself over Khalid Tafa. He's fought some pretty good competition, being from M1, like Mazvar Evloev, Josh Reddinghouse. I expect Mazarov to come out there and try to close the distance to avoid Andrade's hands, especially early on. De Silva's takedown defense isn't bad, but Mazarov is pretty relentless with those takedowns. I think he was going to be able to get this fight to the ground, and I'm going to go with Mazarov in this second fight of the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him too. What's it called? Silva de Andrade, like you said, fought some of the best bantamweights ever. Back to back, Peter Yan and Renan Barao. Renan Barao was obviously over the hill by then.
Yeah, far over.
But like his last fight, he did look good. He got that knockout in the first round. But his last like really significant win was Marlon Vera in 2018. So, and it's been 4 years, you know?
Right. Yeah, it's been.
So that's honestly a decent amount of time. Lerone Murphy, I like Lerone Murphy a lot, but we saw him in his last fight. He didn't have a good first round, at least. So I just don't know how I would rank Douglas Silva de Andrade. I'm just not too, like, I wouldn't be confident at all betting on him. And then you got Morozov here. I know he got absolutely destroyed by Umar Nurmagomedov, but that's going to happen. There's levels. But that was last year. He looked good in July against Khalid Tafa. He's coming from M1. They obviously breed some great talent over there. I just think he's able to get it done against Silva de Andrade pretty one-sidedly, 30-27s.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing the same thing, but I wouldn't count out Douglas de Andrade. I'm going to look at the odds real quick right now.
Morozov's like a -200 favorite.
-200, yeah. Already. Jeez.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, I would say Morozov wins at least like 2 times out of 3.
That's fair. 66%. All right, so we're going to agree on the second fight. We're going to go with Sergey Morozov.